Hello, hello, Aquarius. This is Miss Joan, Miss Jones Tarot on the Hill, and I'm here to talk to you about the 19th through the 25th of March. I have the cards in front of me from the overview video, and I'm programming these cards for you. Last week was interesting, right? We had a nice new beginning, and we were manifesting like crazy. Had an interesting blockage. It happens. Things get interesting. Life is interesting, right? I'm not mad about it. I think it's going to be really okay and quite healthy to have that delay. There might be something wonderful coming in that direction. So, well played. All good. And maybe we'll manifest a solution to that. Ha-ha. Right? Because we finished in a really nice place of manifestation last week. So let's see what we come up with for this one. All right, then, let's lay these out. Okie doke, let's look. So we have the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is always a big idea. Something wonderful and new is coming to your mind. You're like, oh, I have a great plan. Let me try this. Okay, let me see what I can do. Okay, so you're going to do something really cool, right? Very excellent. We have a nice idea. We're going to see what happens next. The High Priestess is here, the spider. Intuition and weaving of fate. And the High Priestess is saying, you can trust your gut. You can trust your inner intuition telling you, oh, this is exactly what I should be doing. And this feels really good. It's going to get really easy. And if it's really easy, it's very much on point, just so you know. And if it's really difficult and you're hitting walls every single time, then it might not be the thing for you. Okay, just how to test your intuition, right? You know, if you're going to the donut shop and you get a flat tire and the water splurts all over you and the coffee gets spilled, maybe you shouldn't have that donut, huh? Just saying. Sounds like a slapstick comedy, doesn't it? The Eight of Pentacles is here saying that you're working really hard for this thing, this new idea. And you're going to do physical labor for it, but you'll also get paid for it. The squirrel is here, preparing for the future. We finished last week with the squirrel. And I want you to know that, you know, if you're thinking retirement or otherwise, everything you're doing is working towards that goal. And you want to be on point about that. You want to be clear about what that is and how that's going for you and how you're always working in that direction. And yet you've always been really good about this. So prior proper planning and all that. 7 P's. Prior proper planning prevents piss poor performance. Boom. There you go. I was raised with that in the back of my head, so it's always been a little bit of a thing. So keep this in mind as you're working for your money and you're weaving your fate and your goals and you're creating new ideas. Awesome. Well done. The area where you're blocked, we are talking about that marriage of ideas, meaning that getting somebody else on board with what you're thinking about isn't going to be as easy as you think. Okay? You may be on your own with this little project you're working on. Just know it and be okay with it. The Six of Cups, cicada. Happiness from the past, 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is also wanting to help others with your heart, from your heart, giving the shirt off your back, being the kind of person who just does what's in front of them without having it be a big deal. This card specifically speaks to having people from your past come back and say, hi, I'm here, and it's blocked. Like you're not going to be able to reach them. Maybe you're too busy over here and you won't have time for your happiness from the past. So it will be a missed connection, I think. In this case, it's a missed connection. You will like, oh, I'm going to be at the blah, blah, blah at this time, and blah, blah, blah. It's not going to make it. You're not going to make it. The connection won't make it. Okay? So just know that even though you wanted to meet up, timing is off. That happens sometimes, and that's okay. The Strength card is here also. When you connect, you might be only connecting on the phone, which would be simpler than trying to meet up. But when you do connect, it's going to be a heartstrings pulling thing. They're going to be going through a hard time, or you'll be able to share your hard time. And in the meantime, you're both in that hard time space. So strength is going to be called upon. So you'll be feeling a lot of things from your heart and digging deeper. Working through and growing through the process is the key. But it's also in the block department, so it's not going to really go well. Keeping that in mind. If you can work it out, you'll have to put all of this on the back burner. All this stuff that's really current and really happening. This is the good juice that you've worked really hard for, and then you'll have this cold, wet blanket over here that is going to be difficult and will limit you. So, just saying. Now we have the Eight of Swords as your solution. The Eight of Swords is talking about when you feel stuck. Like looking at everything from a new perspective. Okay, if you feel stuck, look at it from a new perspective. Approach it differently. See what the problem is. See if there's a better solution. If all you do is change your altitude, your latitude, whatever it is, maybe it's your attitude that needs changing, and so be it, because you might be blocking yourself. Okay, so pay attention to that. Claim your power after you've looked at it differently. All right, try somebody else's shoes on for a minute and see how that goes. All right, and that's good. Okay, cool. Now, Ace of Cups is here, so we have the Ace of Wands over here, which is a brand new brilliant idea, and this is new love. Aha! Butterfly, new love, joy, and health. The butterfly, that means you are shedding off old skins, you are letting go of old ideas that held you back. Kaboom! They're falling on the floor and disappearing and swept up into the dustpan of life, and you are no longer holding yourself back from whatever that was. You just shimmied right out of that, and you are free to be the butterfly that you are. Good for you. Excellent. I applaud this. This is awesome. Because maybe it was holding you back from being your new idea. Your new idea required you to shed the old skin to move forward, and you've done that. Congratulations. You saw it from a new perspective and finally realized, oh my God, all I have to do is take off the blanket, which is the punchline to a whole camp joke thing. You're in a desert. It's 115 degrees. You're wearing a blanket over your head. Take off one thing. And oftentimes, it takes a long time for people to figure out, you just take off the blanket. That's the answer. Take off the blanket. So, I don't know why that came to mind, but there it is. So, you may need to look at this from a different perspective to see that you just need to take off the blanket. And you'll be all right. So, there's going to be a new life, a new joy, a new happiness coming to you when you get that blanket off. It's going to be amazing. And the Four of Swords is here saying your foundation and power will be fortified. You are going to have a new opportunity to assert yourself, be in charge of the situation, and feel empowered in that process. The Four of Swords is here. This is the Four of Swords chickadee, seeking your inner truth. So your inner truth is you want to be more in charge of the situation right here. And that's cool. You are going to have an opportunity to do that. And that's cool. I'm excited for you. Good job. Excellent. So, well done, Aquarius. I see good things for you. And embrace this. Embrace all of the opportunities that are presenting for you. I thank you once again for being here for me and enjoying what I have to share. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Thank you. And we will talk next about March 26th through April 1st. Thank you so much.